Good morning! Check out this amazing breakfast Raymond made for me. I was gonna do more fresh fruit, but I wanted cream cheese with strawberry on toast. And he cut me up some fresh strawberries, and I got some of this chocolate milk that tastes like liquor. I swear, it tastes like liquor. Raymond doesn't think so, huh, baby?
No, it does not taste like liquor.
It tastes like liquor. So, yeah. Today's Friday. I gotta go work tonight. My little sister Chelsea, the one who normally goes to do the other office with my mom, actually is getting an injection in her foot, which means that we have to do both offices today. Not just me and Kathy, but me and Kathy and my mom, so that should be fun. It'll be exciting, I guess, but whatever. So I gotta do that and finish the invitations back there and try not to get killed by these cats. Oh, she took it back inside. You're cute. Oh, you're tired babies. You're sleeping. Exhausted babies. Life is so hard, babies. So I hope you guys can hear me over these jerks. They're like fighting. Oh, I filmed them and they stopped. But so yesterday, I had mentioned to you guys that I think I might have felt something. As of right now, it's 12:03, and I have yet to feel anything again. But the first time I felt it, I was in the process of either cleaning or I was doing something. I was doing something active, and I felt what could only be explained as a poke, but through my stomach, and it was kind of almost, it wasn't, okay, so when I say it was painful, it doesn't mean like, I suppose it was more discomfort than anything. And especially since it caught me off guard, it's just really weird. It was just very weird, very strange, and I didn't know what it was. But I have felt pain, actual pain before when I move a certain way that I'm not supposed to, or I move too fast. And like I said, I was doing what the hell was I doing? You know what? I can't even remember. But I was doing something. I don't know if it was cleaning or if I was putting something away. I think it might have even been when I came to pull Quincy. He's all like, Mom, I'm the star. But it could have even actually been when I went to go get the table from out inside in the garage, which that I'm working on, the invitations on. So it could have been that. And I brought it out and I sat down and I felt this poke, at this point it was just like a prod, and it was kind of, like I said, it was just weird. It was kind of it was uncomfortable. And like I said, I have felt pain before. I actually, even the other day when I went to the pool with my friends, I had actually moved a weird way and it hurt and I got like a stinging pain. So I was like, let's not move that way. So, so that's what I thought it was. And then I was like, okay, let me sit down, let me relax. Maybe I strained something, maybe I pulled something, whatever. So I sat down, everything was fine. Whatever, working on invitations for a while, like you guys saw yesterday, and I went to go sit down to eat, and I'm watching Maury or whatever ridiculous daytime TV show is on, and all of a sudden I feel it again, and it was so random but so strong that it actually made me stop what I was doing. Once again, it was a little bit it came with a little bit of discomfort almost. It was just 'cause it's weird. But it was just like a little poke like that. And I'm like, what was that? And in the back of my mind, I'm like, is that the baby? I'm like, was that the baby? Because like I said, it was strong enough and just so strange to get my attention. Because if I'm eating and I'm watching bad daytime TV and it was a feeling that I've never felt before, enough to get me to stop and kind of like look down, it was weird. So, and the only way I can describe it is like this is my skin, and it's like almost like I didn't actually feel what was going inside. I felt more like, pretend like this, like the paper is my skin. So I more so felt the actual skin / paper moving up than the actual poke. So I was like, oh my God, was that the baby? And I'm kind of skeptical at this point in time because everyone that I've read, they're like, oh, you'll know it's the baby, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I don't know. So I'm like, okay, I don't know. I didn't know if that was him or not. So, what do? I chill and I relax. I put my hand on the spot where I felt it, which was not in the exact same spot I felt the first little poke, but it was like kind of in the general area. Like I think the area consisted of, like the diameter of the area consisted of maybe like a quarter or something, like a quarter like size diameter where I felt these pokes. So they're pretty close, but they were not in the exact same spot each time. So of course, me being me, I'm like, oh my god, was that the baby? I'm like, maybe he'll do it again, maybe whatever. So I'm like, I'm eating, so I take another drink of my soy milk and eat some more potatoes, and then I just like kind of lean back, put my hand on where I felt it, and I'm literally like that for maybe 20 minutes, like maybe even close to 30 minutes, just sitting and waiting. I'm like, he'll move again, he has to move again, because he had moved before and it was kind of still in the, it was, only a few minutes later. I was like, yeah, he'll do it again. And I didn't feel anything, of course. So I'm like, man, and at this point in time, I'm doubting myself, because I have my hand on my stomach for about 25 minutes. After that, I take my hand off of my stomach and I'm looking at my actual belly. I'm like, maybe he's actually kicking me and I just can't feel it from the inside. Because like I said, I didn't feel anything internally. It was all externally. It was like my skin being moved up, and that's how I felt it. It's not like I felt something inside of me like people say it's like a little fish or nothing. I didn't feel anything like that. So I'm like, man, maybe he's like moving maybe he's moving my stomach, and because it's not moving my skin and the rest of my my outside much, I can't feel it. But he's like, maybe he's tap dancing in there. So I'm looking at my stomach for maybe another 5-6 minutes and nothing, of course. So I give up at this point, very distraught, because I'm like, it probably wasn't even him. And like I said, I don't know if I told you guys, but I told my doctor that it's almost kind of painful, because I think I have felt him move a few times. I will feel something almost like moving across the surface almost, but it doesn't feel like anything anybody else has described. And I know that people are supposed to be different, so I'm under the impression that that's what that was, that I could feel him moving. But I told my doctor, because like I said before with this poking, it's painful. And I don't know if maybe because he thinks it's like an extreme pain, which I told him it's not. It's not an extreme pain, but it is painful. It is filled with pain, but not that much. It's a very mild pain. Like very mild, like crazy mild. And he told me that baby's movements aren't strong enough at this point in time to cause any sort of pain. So pretty much called me a liar. I'm like, oh, well, not a liar, but that's what I took it. I'm like, okay, so everything I've been feeling is nothing. And what he said that it would be, and what a lot of people said on forums that it is that it's my round ligament pain. But like, I totally call BS, because I've had those pains since I was 6 weeks pregnant. I know what they feel like, and I'll constantly have them on and off, and I know what that feels like, because it literally feels like someone's taking a rubber band that is not meant to be stretched and just stretching it, and it hurts, and that's painful. Is it the worst pain I've ever felt? Probably not, but it is very painful. And this movement and my pokes that I felt yesterday are nowhere near that level, but I guess people, I don't know. I do not know. So apparently my baby's not supposed to be causing me any pain, but I did ask my friend Megan, who was pregnant at one point in time, and she had actually brought up a good point, and she said that maybe because the muscles over my uterus are just so tight that when the baby does move, they're almost kind of sore, so they reciprocate it as pain, they take it as pain. I'm like, you know what, that makes sense. So whatever. So like I said, he's not moving after the second poke after lunch. I give up, because I'm like, well, it was kind of painful, and everyone and their mama is telling me that it's not supposed to hurt. So at this point in time, I'm like, I don't know what I have. So I'm like, that wasn't the baby. And then, everyone's always like, you'll know. And I didn't know 100%. Like, I was not sure. That's what I thought it was, but, I'm a liar. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I sit down at the table again to, start working on invitations, and I'm doing that for maybe about 5 or maybe 5 minutes tops. I literally just sat down, cutting out my little invitations, and all of a sudden I feel it again. And like I said, it's all in the it's all in the diameter of like a quarter. So it's like one right here, one right there, one right there. And I'm like, I think that's him. And of course, like the first 2 times, I put my hand on my stomach to try to see if I can feel him. And this little boy, or this little baby inside of me is like, I'll let you feel me, but everyone's going to think you're a liar. So, you know, I put my hand on my stomach and nothing. And I'm like, you know what? If he's going to be anything like he was these last other 2 times that it's happened, he's not going to do it when my hand's on my stomach, and I should just go on without my business, and he'll move again. But he didn't after that. But I do feel like I can feel him turn, like I said, because it's just like, you know what? I think that is him. I legitimately think it is him moving, because it's almost, I don't know, the only way I can describe it is like I said, with that paper, and there's like something that goes like this. I can almost feel it shifting in like place, but not internally, only externally, which apparently, like I said, makes me a liar, because it's mild in pain. So it's like almost, it's more like stinging than anything, and it's not like it's a mild stinging, but apparently that's not baby. So I don't know. I mean, he'll be next week on Monday. He'll be the size of a banana. So, you know, he's only going to get bigger and heavier, and his movements are only going to get stronger. So I'm just going to keep my eyes peeled and see if maybe that like mild pains that I'll feel sometimes when I feel that alleged shifting inside of me, I'm like, I'll find out whether or not it's him or not, because I'm sure that it's going to like evolve, almost like the feelings are going to like, you know, continue to become something else. So I'll let you guys know if that's what it is, or if I'm a liar with just stomach cancer. So I don't know. Super dead. So I just got done stamping all of the backs of them, designed by Cat. So now I just have to sign my name, and then I'll get to let that dry, sign my name, and then get to stamping the inside of it, because it still needs this B, which I might wait until oh my goodness. It still needs this B, which I might wait and let Raymond do it, because I don't know how comfortable I feel with doing it. And then this little star right here. So it should be fun, should be cool. Yeah! I got a butt ton of dishes to watch. I'm watching this, what is this, the People's Court? Yeah, the People's Court. But I'm starving, and potatoes sound amazing. I'm gonna heat up some potatoes, because that's what I've been digging as of lately. And I'm gonna eat some apricots. Yay! So I don't know if you guys can see him, but this is my little friend. Uh-oh, my vines are going off. I was watching vines before my mom called. But look at him, he's so cute. He was in my fruit. Like, a few people would be freaked out about it, but I mean, like, he's alive. My food's kind of alive. Like, there's like a hair on it too. I'm gonna go put him away. Finally going around and putting the stars on them, but this one, like the little corner of it, like died. Why do I want to rush? I don't like being rushed with anything. Whether it's getting ready or doing things, I like to do it in my own time, because I actually find things like this enjoyable. I actually enjoy getting ready. Not that you could ever tell, because I'm always looking bummy. But when I do put on my makeup, and I do get ready, and I do my hair, and I do crafts and things like that, I do crafts. But when I do crafts, I like to take my time, because every step and every procedure is just so, I love it so much. And it's so funny, because people have told me in the past, they're like, why don't you, these little crafts that you're always doing, why don't you do them for like a living, or why don't you sell them? And I could never do that, because then it'd be a timeline and a deadline, and then this and the other, and it would just take all of that enjoyment out of my life. So okay, you guys have to wish me luck, because it's finally time to do the giant bee. So my issue with it is that, I don't know if you guys can see how there's like a discrepancy in how much ink was on the actual pad. And it is because this was the only ink pad we could find. And it's kind of not big enough. Oh, maybe if I do it from the side. Yeah. Good. Wish me luck. Nope, it's official. I'm going to wait for Raymond to do it, because look how bad that came out. That's my side, and that's his side. Ouch. So it's almost like 4:30 or something, and I'm just waiting for my mom to finish eating dinner and cooking the mall food. Then me, her, and Kathy are going to go off to do the offices. I'm tired and I'm hot. I'm out of breath and my back hurts. I'm a little irritated, but whatever. At least tomorrow's Saturday and hopefully I can sleep in. I hope so much. Alright, you guys, I'll see you later.
The dogs are so abused. They all have to cuddle up on this tiny little cat bed because their mother hates them.
Alright, everybody, it's another day done for me. I'm super tired and we got an early day tomorrow. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. If you like, please like, comment, and subscribe. And like I said, see you tomorrow. We're one more day closer to that 20-week ultrasound.